Holly, have you ever wondered what's flowing through your veins, keeping you alive and energetic every single second of the day? It's blood, a truly remarkable and complex fluid that acts as our body's primary transport system. Today, we're going on a journey deep inside a blood vessel to explore the incredible components that make up this river of life. As we dive in, the first thing we encounter is the liquid that everything else is suspended in. This yellowish watery fluid is called plasma. It makes up more than half of your blood's volume, about 55% to be exact. Plasma is the ultimate multitasker. It's mostly water, but it's also packed with vital proteins like albumin, which helps maintain the pressure needed to keep fluids inside our vessels, and fibrinogen, a key player in blood clotting. It also carries dissolved salts, sugars, fats, hormones, and waste products. Think of plasma as the bustling highway system of your body, transporting essential goods to every cell and clearing away the metabolic trash. Without plasma, the other components of blood couldn't travel to where they're needed. Now, let's look at the most numerous cells floating in this plasma. These are the red blood cells, or erythrocytes. There are billions of them in just a single drop of blood. They're unique by concave disc shape, like a tiny donut without a complete hole. Gives them a large surface area, which is perfect for their primary job, oxygen transport. Each red blood cell is filled with about 270 million molecules of a special protein called hemoglobin. This iron-rich protein is what gives blood its characteristic red color. As blood flows through the lungs, hemoglobin latches onto oxygen molecules. These oxygen-loaded red blood cells then travel throughout the body, releasing oxygen to tissues and organs so they can produce energy. On their return trip, they pick up carbon dioxide, a waste product, and carry it back to the lungs to be exhaled. But our bodies are constantly under threat from invisible invaders like bacteria, viruses, and other pathogens. That's where our next component comes in, the white blood cells, also known as leukocytes. They are the soldiers of our immune system. Unlike red blood cells, white blood cells are much larger and far less numerous, but their role is absolutely critical. There are several different types of white blood cells, each with a specialized function. For instance, neutrophils are the first responders, engulfing and destroying invading microbes. Lymphocytes, which include B cells and T cells, are responsible for creating antibodies and orchestrating a targeted immune response. If they remember past infections, allowing our bodies to fight them off more quickly in the future. We also have monocytes, eosinophils, and basophils, all working together as a coordinated defense team to keep us healthy and protected from disease. When you have an infection, your body ramps up the production of white blood cells to combat the threat. Now, what happens if you get a cut or a scrape? We don't want to lose all of this precious blood. This is where the smallest components of our blood, the platelets, or thrombocytes, spring into action. Platelets are not actually complete cells, but rather tiny, irregular-shaped fragments of larger cells produced in the bone marrow. They float quietly in the plasma until a blood vessel is damaged. When an injury occurs, platelets rush to the site. They become sticky and start clumping together, forming a temporary plug to seal the leak. They also release chemical signals that activate other clotting factors in the plasma, leading to the formation of a stronger, more durable seal called a fibrin clot. This process, known as homeostasis, is essential for preventing excessive blood loss and allowing the injured tissue to heal. It's a delicate balance. Too little clotting can lead to dangerous bleeding, while too much can form unwanted clots inside our vessels. So, let's recap. We have plasma, the liquid matrix that carries everything. We have red blood cells, the diligent oxygen carriers. We have white blood cells, the vigilant guardians of our immune system. And we have platelets, the rapid response repair crew. Each of these components is produced in our bone marrow, the soft, spongy tissue inside our bones. In a remarkable process called hematopoiesis, the body constantly produces new blood cells to replace old or damaged ones, ensuring the system runs smoothly. A red blood cell, for example, has a lifespan of about 120 days before it's recycled. The intricate coordination between these four components is a testament to the sophistication of the human body. Every single function, from delivering a molecule of oxygen to a muscle cell to fighting off a common cold, depends on the healthy and continuous operation of our blood. It's a dynamic, living tissue that connects every part of our body, regulating temperature, balancing pH levels, and sustaining life itself. The next time you see a drop of blood, remember the complex and bustling world within it. It's a microcosm of life, constantly working to keep you going, standing. Its components gives us a profound appreciation for the silent, tireless work happening inside us every moment. Thank you for joining this exploration into the components of blood. If you found this journey insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the human body.